このビデオは Squarespace からの提供でお送りします。This video is brought to you in part by Squarespace. If you want to build a dope website, hit up Squarespace right now. じゃあ、いいウェブサイトを作ってみたいなら Squarespace で。What's up, everybody? It's your boy Reggie Casual, and us dudes, guys, we get a bad rap these days, right? We can never really get right. We can't. And when it comes to fashion, we don't get it right sometimes. We just don't. It's probably the reason why we do the bare minimum when it comes to fashion or when it comes to shopping. So today, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna put a big B in front of basic and give you guys 7 basic brands for basic ass dudes that are still dope. All right, I gotta rub my hands for this one. This is about to be good. All right, so check this out. You don't have to be relegated to like wallflower status if you're like the simple unbranded type dude. Up that quality and your fabrics with a brand like Kuro. Now, Kuro is amazing for those that still wanna maintain a standard street look without going over the cliff, because that's what a lot of people end up doing. Everything at Kuro is made in Japan. Even the threads used in the stitching of their garments is made in Japan, and the quality is shown through every piece. They also have some of the best quality basics like hoodies, crews, and shirts, and all of them concentrate more on the look and feel rather than stating what they are. So you're not gonna be branded all over the place. You're not gonna be like Kuro on your chest. None of that. But where Kuro does shine is its denim. It's high quality, rigid, but not uncomfortable, durable, and not too stylistic. Kuro is a perfect label for the basic dude that enjoys a bit of that street classic. Now, if you're a dude that enjoys a bit of that rugged military mixed look, don't just put on the twill jacket and call it a day. No, sir. That's not what you're gonna do. What I want you to do is check out a brand called Engineered Garments. With Engineered Garments, you get a bit of that Americana military element mixed with a little bit of that Japanese aesthetic. It is golden. And plus, it's available out west. In fact, it's based in New York, spearheaded by Japanese designer Daiki Suzuki and part of the consortium of brands under Nepenthes. As such, Engineered Garments is great for experimentation without having to think too much. And that's good if you're basic, because we don't want to think, it's not a bad thing, unless you think it is. That's on you. In any case, the garments from Engineered Garments are very well made. They don't go over the top and stand out as much as you want them to. The choice is yours, and that is one thing that even basic dudes enjoy. Choice. Choice is great. By now, if you're actually watching this and if you're into fashion at the slightest, at the bare minimum, you know of Paris-based APC. And if you don't know, that's okay. You're just a little bit more basic than you realize. Again, that's not bad, but it doesn't hurt to upgrade just a little bit. And this is where APC comes in, a label known for its basics backdrop, stiff denim, but fair, with slight nods to military. It's basically the label you should upgrade to if you're looking to make a better investment on clothing so you don't have to shop all the time. Because most dudes who want to go basic tend to care less about style and more about comfort and durability. And APC definitely checks those boxes. And it's just a plus that it looks great. And if you want to add even a bit more style, APC does enough collaborations to keep it interesting. So basically, if you're one of those Uniqlo bros out there and you want a major upgrade on the quality front, APC is your brand. Check it out. Here's the thing, not all basic dudes are built the same. There's the basic contemporary guy, the basic menswear dude, and the basic street dude, etc., etc. And basic street styles in particular that are free from the logo mania are rare. That is until you take a look at Japanese label Monkey Time. Don't let the name fool you. I mean, it's a crazy name, but Monkey Time is legit, with every street, grunge, new wave, hip hop aesthetic inspired piece available in their lineup. Now, what's best about Monkey Time is that the brand always comes through with exactly what you need. I don't know how they do it. They have like a symbiotic nature with the street without all the branding. You got oversized hoodie, high quality collabs, the every now and then experimental piece that allows you to add a little bit more flavor. Monkey Time just has options, but plain and simple street options, making for a far better shopping experience. All right, so back to contemporary, we got Beams Plus. Now it also has a strain of that military mix like Engineered Garments, but where Beams excels is that it's a bit more classic and it has a bit less of that Japanese aesthetic. And that's definitely a plus for the basic guy who just wants something that looks good without all of the accoutrement. I mean, there's no better word to describe Beams Plus than classic. It is just simply classic. All the items you could ever want, just made better. And when they're made better, you look better. And people actually notice when things are made better. Put it this way, if J. Crew had a Japanese cousin, a long lost one, it would be Beams Plus. It's hard to explain, but it's just cool. It's fresh, basic. It's like you're not trying too hard, which is the goal for any guy who wants to take their back ever so slightly off of that wall. What could be more basic than a brand started by a championship tennis player from the UK by the name of Fred Perry? It doesn't get more basic than that. That's super basic, but don't sleep on Fred Perry. But there is a cool factor to Fred Perry. For instance, if you actually decide to wear a polo shirt, if you're that type of dude, take a look at Fred Perry polos. They're absolutely famous for that particular piece, and they have various options in various styles, which is a plus if you're looking to get like similar pieces across the board. But again, the power of Fred Perry is in its collaborations, from Miles Kane to Art Comes First to even Yohji Yamamoto. Fred Perry takes basic and lends its hand to a great many designers for their own spin on it, which is awesome. And finally, let's not mull over this. The Northface purple label is one of the coolest basic, but beyond basic labels out there. A cool, colorful take on the outdoor aesthetic with high quality pieces and classic looks that will make even the basic of basic dudes just say, hey, wait a minute, this ain't that basic, but it is. I'm not really sure what they would say after they say, hey, wait a minute. Maybe they'd say something else. It's just cool. Now, the Northface purple label is obviously dominant out in his native Japan, with small offerings available now out west. That being said, if you're a basic dude, it is your trump card because it's actually harder to get than pulling off. Stylistically, it is an effortless brand. You can essentially put any of the pieces together and nobody would be the wiser. They would not know you were wearing head to toe Northface purple label. And that is definitely a plus because you could just go to that one store and pick up an entire wardrobe. So these are some basic brands. Put it this way, if you're a fan of like Jose Zuniga and you watch like Teaching Men's Fashion, like it's the guy's Bible to looking good, these are some brands that you need in your life, or at least you need to take a look at. It's no hate, I'm just saying, just take a look at these. Even I like some of these. North Face purple label, engineered garments, I love those brands. But don't take it from me, I'm a guy who wears Dragon Ball hoodies on a video about fashion. So I know a whole bunch of people are gonna say something about that, but it's still dope though, so I don't care what you think. These brands that are basic are crazy, so check them out. Again, that's 7 brands for you basic, interesting dudes out there. You're all unique in your own way. These labels are effortless and don't make you stick out like a sore thumb in the bad way. So do me a favor, name some other basic labels that could have made this list, or comment on the ones that you heard about in this episode. Give a thumbs up if you like the video. Follow on Instagram for the latest out of Japan. Before I head out though and give you this Japanese lesson, let's go ahead and get in a word from our sponsor, Squarespace. For all you future fashion entrepreneurs out there, Squarespace websites give you amazing rich detailed galleries and portfolios, simultaneous posting from your social profiles for massively easy integration across all your networks, and expansive e-commerce options like linking your products to and from your Instagram account, which is crazy, but we live in the future, so you should expect it. And if that doesn't get you, then maybe 10% off by using our code squarespace.com/thecasualwill. So head over, start that site you've been meaning to start today. Keep it locked right here for all of your info on international street fashion and culture from Tokyo. It's your boy, and keep it casual. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And now, Japanese lesson time. All right, so if you've been watching these lessons so far, you know how to say, what is your name? 名前は何ですか? Or お名前は何ですか? That's how you say what is your name. And you will respond, お返事はレジです. In my case, レジです. Your name and this, right? So if your name is Michael, Michael this, right? And that would mean my name is Michael, right? But we're gonna go ahead and add a beginning and an end to this introduction. The first word that we're gonna learn is はじめまして. 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 はじめましては means like, nice to meet you, right? Real simple. There you go. はじめまして, Reggie desu. Nice to meet you. My name is Reggie. And we're gonna go ahead and add something to the end as well. That is よろしくお願いします. よろしくお願いします. よろしくお願いします basically means it is a pleasure, right? And it's more so a Japanese formality. You can also use it at the end of a presentation like you might hear me say it at the end. In fact, I do say that at the end of almost every single video. I say, it's your boy, and keep it casual. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I say that every time. That's exactly what that means. It's been a pleasure, or it is a pleasure. Thank you for this moment, right? It's a very hard translation to make, but more so it's a pleasure. And it's basically a formality that you would use in an email, in a letter, and even introductions to yourself. So that's how you do it. The whole thing. Hajimemashite, Reggie desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And there you go. That's it. That's how you introduce yourself in Japanese. Fully, the full thing, the full Monty. So now we can go on to more fun stuff, but practice that. It's important. If you're studying Japanese, you need to know that. All right, so definitely study. Do it now. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.